genuinely why I think if we ever started a Vayner brokerage, we'd win. Because it's the only thing that's valuable. I'd work on less commission. How much commission you taking? How much?
As far as split goes,
yeah.
It varies, but it's about 32%.
Good. I would do 16. Now I've already got a financial leg up on you, and then I'm going to say I'm going to build a person's brand. I'm going to win. See you soon.
His name's Bradley. He's out of Mobile, Alabama.
It's actually a squirrel, it's not a microphone.
What is it?
It's just a squirrel.
Oh, yeah.
It just hangs out.
When they hit a home run, they...
What's up, man?
I'm coming down.
I got a text 5 minutes ago.
We're just locking it in.
Yeah.
Final pieces.
Awesome.
Maggie and all those boys.
Yeah. We're super pumped to connect them. Tell them about your podcast.
So, Insurance Guys Podcast, we're on iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, and iHeartRadio, and InsuranceGuysPodcast.com. We bring the experts to you guys. So, awesome. Yep.
And next, Bernie's going to be on the podcast.
Both of these guys are, they just don't know it yet.
Shit. Let's do it. Let's do it.
I might get them on together.
That'd be fun.
That'd be fun. Yeah.
We might have to go to Mobile.
We'll transition. Hey, we'll talk. You come to Mobile, it's going to be on.
We'll do it.
It's going to be on.
So, we going inside?
Yeah. All right. Get this in. Good luck, okay? Forget about it.
Here, Bradley Flowers.
I'm kidding, really?
And I'm Bradley Flowers. I'm an insurance agent and also the co-host of the Insurance Guys podcast.
And the money side isn't what the prospect is looking for. Instead, to sell stories, to use a story instead of the $500 you saved the single mom, turn around and explain what the single mom was able to do with that savings. So if it was, to spend that $500 sending the daughter through dance lessons, that story connects with your audience and they're able to resonate with it. So to me, selling with stories is just really the emotion side of things.
I believe the foundation of anything you're going to put out into the world needs to be based on 2 words, and it is that nobody cares. And that can sound like a negative thing, but hopefully it should be an inspiring thing. The world is, any given consumer at any given time, inside the category, outside of the category, is seeing 5,000 to 10,000 ads a day, and it just boom, 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 and you're trying to get attention, but you're going to get attention through an emotional way, and that's really it. It is that. Just telling somebody the what and the speeds and feeds won't actually make someone want to care and choose. So that's what storytelling is. It's the art of getting somebody to care enough to stop and engage with you and your story. So it can be a variety of things, but until humans stop being emotional beings, the art of storytelling and finding an emotional hook that meets your consumer halfway is vital in actually getting them to really consume and be interested in what you put out there. Options and technology to allow you to hit multiple target audiences that all have a different specific need, but it also requires a lot more work, right? You can't just go, here's my one story, I hope it really resonates with everybody. You know, you've got to, it's a lot of that, but on the good side, the technology exists to make it easier to create those multiple pieces of content and stories. But the best stories, it doesn't really matter, again, what you think is the best story, unless somebody else really.
Going along with that, I also think we need to identify what's the goal of the stories that we're telling, because we have within the independent agency world, within the insurance world, we have so many stories that we can be telling, and so many platforms to tell those stories on.
One of the mistakes I think a lot of people make, and to kind of add to what Steve was saying, is thinking about what they want the audience to hear, not what the audience wants to hear.
Well, and I took that strategy to a deeper level. What we do is we include it in our onboarding. It's a must ask, and we put that information in the management system, not only to create content, but if we save somebody $1,200 and they say they're going to go to Disney World with that money, we want to find out 6 months later if they went to Disney World.
Thank you.
And with all the innovations of the companies that have the leverage with referral fees and things of that nature, you too could take the power of that platform and you could have the relationship with the end consumer if you chose to. And that's just not how it used to be. It used to be too expensive to do that. It was expensive to build 50 offices. It was expensive to give Walmart, millions of dollars to put your product on the shelf. This is the moment. This is really the moment. And a lot of my passion and the reason I've gotten so loud, especially over the last 2 or 3 or 4 years, is predicated that I just know this is the moment. I know when you have the best hand, you need to go all in. Somebody told me yesterday in 4Ds that they fired every one of their employees, which I thought was fucking amazing and super self-aware. The end. So I think that there's a lot of ways to do this, but I just don't understand how to do it in a way that wouldn't make you happy. I hate conflict and negativity, so why would I build a company where that is rampant? There's no amount of money that can close the gap on that feeling for me. I mean, it's a very easy trade. Brokers need to bring value. Agents have different things that they value. Some agent literally might switch tomorrow because you took the commission from 30 to 29. That was the value. They wanted the 1 point back. Somebody else might just like you because you're nicer and the brokerage that they work has got negativity in it. Somebody else wants you to help them build their personal brand because you got a little bit of a leg up and you do videos. To me, it's just reverse engineering what people value.
Where do you see where the minds are going of the people?
Personal brand.
That's it.
There's nothing else. The internet's gonna get the leads. Everybody hates their brokerage right now because the value changed over the last 20 years. Personal brand, because it's the only thing you're gonna have. I've said it a couple times and people react, it's genuinely why I think if we ever started a Vayner brokerage, we'd win. Because it's the only thing that's valuable. I'd work on less commission. How much commission you taking? How much?
As far as split goes,
yeah.
It varies, but it's about 32%.
Good, I would do 16. Now I've already got a financial leg up on you, and then I'm gonna say I'm gonna build a person's brand. I'm gonna win. See you soon.
You getting excited?
Yeah.
I like it. I like it.
The Senior Bowl thing I'm doing.
Yeah.
We just found out last night he's coming.
I know there was talks of it, but that's awesome.
Literally, I'm standing from.
As shocking as this might sound, but when I was back at the New York Jets in 2009, the NFL was really slow to adopt. Sports teams should have been the first ones to embrace Facebook and so forth. And I remember back at the Jets, we created a MySpace account in Rogue, and I got a cease and desist letter from the NFL. You're not allowed. Content belongs in the mothership.
My pops was a presser in a dry cleaner. He offered me access to his dry cleaning facility. He said, "Yo, I'll clean your shit on the cheap. You charge the market rate. You make the spread." Now, I wasn't a great math student, but that blazer that you're wearing right there would cost you in New York $12 to dry clean. A whole suit would. That would cost you maybe $9. It would cost me $2.50. So I'd make the spread. So on one piece, not that much spread. Dozen pieces, getting there. Hundreds of pieces, thousands of pieces, easy math. So that's how I started. And Anyway, I got, John Henry Cleaners is what I called it, just after my name, not that original. Cheap business cards, cheap suit, and I started by going up to other doormen in Harlem and saying, hey, I know that you're the key to the building because I'm a doorman too. And I know that when people complain, they complain to you. And so it was like super tactical. This was and I share this so you guys can have a sense of like my starting point. And slowly it grew, but it wasn't until there was one resident in particular, and I told him I was getting ready to quit, and he asked me what I was gonna do, and I told him, he said, dude, I've been working in film and TV for the past 25 years, and we have yet to find a single dry cleaner that can meet our crazy demands, because they shoot at like 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning. He said, what time do you get off? I said 11 p.m. on the dot, picked me up, and took me onto the set of what became my first film account, which was The Wolf of Wall Street. And I met Martin Scorsese, and I met Leonardo DiCaprio.
So, introduce yourselves.
I'm Amy Cotney from Auburn, Alabama. You can find me at Sweet Home Auburn AL on Instagram.
I'm Samantha Bryant. You can find me at Sam Faye B. I'm in commercial real estate and fitness guru.
And Jason Will, where the heck are you? You've missed out on an awesome day. And I have to, I'm so excited still. I'm on a high, I'm on a Gary V high. Yeah, I got a gold band, and I didn't even know what the gold band was for. And so I asked somebody, and they're like, oh, you're gonna get to go in the Q&A. I was like, Gary Vee was right there. I'm so smart right now. It's just like, it's disgusting how smart I am. Anyway, back to what we were talking about. I have no idea. We still have one fireside chat left with Gary Vee solo, so I'm pretty excited about that. And I'm definitely looking forward to Agent Impact University. Did I say it right? Impact Agent. Impact Agent. I'm sorry. I'm a little high.
Convincing me to go there.
I'm a little high.
It's a body.
Dude, come on. The real currency is not the money that we're making an hour, it's the connection with the people.